Welcome back to another Handy Bros Insider. For what's been almost 9-10 months now, we've been uncovering this whole chisel concept, which started as this idea and has become a process and has worked its way into a methodology, a lifestyle, a piece of who we are. We knew that we wanted to create a better customer experience, and we knew that efficiency was the key. Chisel really has transformed who we are, but also the industry. The work that we've done to date, both on the pod and how it's replenished, how all the materials for the job is on that, how we're pre-prepping equipment, do as much in-house as we possibly can so that one, we save them time on site, but two, we deliver a better, higher end quality to the customer over and over and over again, a repeatable process. We started Chisel with this goal to really create a better customer experience, to create a more efficient process so that our guys could do what they do best on site, so that every single customer, whether it's a close friend or someone who's the first time customer with us, they're getting the exact same product delivered to them. And that goal was achieved through all those different efforts that we've been talking about over the past 9-10 months now. One of the last pieces that we needed was accountability behind that system. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We are going to talk about something we like to call AAA check-in. So what happens is we're getting towards the end of the job. The leader of that crew has already filled out a lot of the information, a lot of the forms. They've already done a lot of the startup information, the wiring, all these different technical setups that we have to do on different systems. So you're filling out, gas pressures, fan speeds, thermostat settings, all these different technical pieces we're filling out and documenting, pictures, information of everything. Once those forms are filled out, they call into the team leader. They're working through a FaceTime-like interface, and it's as if the leader is in the home inspecting that work. What it does is it allows us to give our stamp of approval, not that we don't trust them, but strictly for accountability. The leader then visually inspects everything, reviews the form with them live, said, okay, yeah, you got this for your gas pressures. Yep, yeah, okay, fan speeds are set to this. Yeah, did you do that? Yeah, okay, good. Make sure you mention that to the customer. Oh, I don't like the way that that's run. You should probably run that a different way, right? Straighten that up there, put some zip ties on that, do this, that, the other thing. And it's just buttoning up any loose ends and making sure, again, that we do things with excellence.
It's almost like we're on every single job site doing the final overview of the entire install with the techs that are there. And if we see something where it's like, hey, maybe you could have done this a little bit better, or hey, this might cause a callback in the future, we can catch that there. If we're making changes to AAA process or our AAA standards, we're changing the way we do certain straps or certain clamps, the way we're installing, the particulars of the install, we can make sure that that's actually rolling out in the field properly and we're doing these things as we should be. So for example, we've recently changed the way we do our low voltage wiring in the furnace. We added these boards to try and clean up the wiring inside, right? So there's these little breadboards with like screw terminals you can run on the wires too, right? Well, that's something new that got rolled out. So during the video check-in, we're making sure that that's installed correctly, that's wired in correctly. The quality that we're delivering, the jobs that we're delivering to the customer is very consistent now, right? Between job prep, our general practices on site. It's not like I'm on video and I'm seeing a Gary job or a Steve job or an Evan job or whatever it may be, right? I'm seeing like a Handy Bros job every time.
People think that HVAC's easy. Oh, you can buy from whoever you want. In the end of the day, it's complex and things have to be installed like perfectly. And so we have a rule here. We tell our sales guys, we tell everybody, but like the most important day is install day. The truth is a piece of junk on install day installed properly will outlast an amazing product that's installed wrong on install day. And this is why when we talk about our customers, we collect all the data and all their concerns and we rank them and then we look for these things because in the end of the day, we want to give the best experience. We measure it, we track it, and then on install day, everybody's focused on it. And then we complete it perfectly. And our callbacks and any customer concerns have like nosedive since then. The AAA check is all about the customer. People misunderstand that. They think it's about the install specifically, but it's truly about customizing this install, which goes in every house for this customer. The fan noise, the fan speed setup. What's the home look like? How's the heat load look? All the registers are on the outside wall. Okay, perfect. Does it have a basement door? If it has a basement door, we want to make sure that we have lots of airflow because that basement gets really cold. And we want to get lots of airflow to move that upstairs. Customers don't realize that if you don't set up a good product well, then you're probably going to lose something like 20% efficiency. The reality is that nobody goes in the basement, and you go in and install every day. You're installing, and you have some sweet old lady upstairs, and she's not going down there. She's just trusting you're installing things properly. It's easy to get lazy. Without accountability, we all fail.
We are visiting every single job multiple times. Many eyes are on it, and everything is documented far more than you could ever imagine. You hear it over and over and over. The end goal is always to give a better experience to the customer. That form is constantly tweaking. The AAA check-in is constantly being improved. The way that we prep equipment is constantly being improved. The stock on the pods being improved. Everything is always evolving and changing with that goal always in mind, to deliver that experience that can't be matched.